Hi, my name is Natalie Patetta, and I'm a senior here at UNC, and I had the privilege of working with the Carolina Drone Lab this spring. So the Carolina Drone Lab, or CARDNL's mission was to basically bring more awareness to how cool and awesome drones are and to use those drones to help solve environmental challenges and societal issues. I had many daily tasks. Troy would always, or my mentor, Troy Walton, would always like come up with new tasks for me each week. And I was, oh my gosh, it was so exciting. My main task was to conduct literature reviews on different topics, such as finding or seeing how like multispectral cameras can analyze coral reefs, as well as like the acoustic, or how acoustic recordings of bats can be like determined or measured with drones, and then seeing if there are any hyperspectral cameras to rent. Turns out they're very limited. As well, and I'm currently working on, before the internship sadly ends, on how remote sensing is used with landslides or mudslides or any sort of environmental, or any sort of environmental catastrophe like landslides. I also assisted with grant proposals. I helped fill out metadata sheets, which I will get to later. And I had the privilege of working with the Alta X, which is a massive drone about the size of a dining room table, as you can see in this picture on the right. I had the opportunity to clean it after it was used to fly over brush fires in Florida. So it was covered in all this soot. So I got to learn how to clean it, and I had a great time. So using the literature reviews that I helped write, or I helped like update, and I helped the Carolina Drone Lab write a proposal for a Lenovo grant that aims to bring more technology into the classroom. And we had planned on going to the US Virgin Islands, with a class that Brian teaches in the summer, which is like ENAC 259, or Coral Reef Ecology and Management, and using drones, or a variety of drones, to help with coral reef management and like create maps that can students can help analyze and like create or learn how to create. We are still waiting to hear back to see if the proposal is accepted or not. And I learned a variety of skills. Some, or half I learned in the field and half I learned in the remote setting, because this job was mainly remote. I was introduced to a variety of new drones. Previously, I had only worked with the Anafi drone before, which is about the size of a book. And so I learned how to launch and pilot the EBX fixed wing drone. And I got to, on one of my first like free fly Fridays, or in this case, it was Thursday, I learned how to actually catch and launch the EBX. And this is me after catching it or watching it crash land and then going to grab it. And another skill I learned was like what goes into each and every flight mission for these drones. There we go. These are some of the skills I learned virtually. Was the quality report. So like this is a massive sheet of data that the drone the drone software prepares for you after each and every flight. So using these quality reports, I filled out these metadata sheets that just give like a summarized version of the data. So they will then like pass them along to the customers who ordered those flights and that information. And going along with like the virtually or remote internship, I learned all about like different growth and other stuff like time management with these like deadlines for tasks, as well as like clocking in and out for this job. I learned that I liked working on multiple projects and tasks throughout these months, and like having a hand in all these different things. And we met weekly to catch each other up, as well as like to get new tasks. And I really appreciated those weekly meetings. But I wasn't a big fan of like the remote aspect of it, because I get really distracted easily. And I feel like just having somewhere to drive or going out and taking a walk before um, starting the job each day just helped get my mind into that work mode. So I would love to thank everyone in the drone lab. This is my mentor, or my main mentor, Troy, Peggy. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. Thank you for coming today. And who cannot forget Susan Cohen. She is just, oh, everyone's just